Hello, welcome back to another video in Vedic astrology. In this lesson I am going to talk about a very important aspect that is involved with casting your horoscope. There are actually three inputs that are needed. One is the date of birth, then the time of birth, and the third one is the place of birth. It's very obvious why we need the date of birth and the time of birth, but it's not so easy to understand why do we need to know the place of birth. What exactly is the astrologer doing with the place of birth? Or why does the person inputting the details into a computer software which is doing the horoscope for you is requiring you to input the place of birth. So as soon as you input the place of birth, it will give you the latitude and longitude. Or let's say the astrologer is doing this manually, he will look up at another book and try to find out the latitude and longitude. And the latitude and longitude of very popular places are easily available, but may not, this information may not be available for places that are not that popular. But today we have Google, which will let you know the latitude and longitude of every place. But what exactly happens, or why do we still require? Why do we require the latitude and longitude? That answer is going to be provided in this video. So let's go to the whiteboard. Okay, this is India. So there is a line here which is running across like this, and this is called the IST meridian, and this one is at 82 degrees and 30 minutes. So whatever is the watch showing for all the people born in this area, which is India, to all of them, the time shown in the watch will always be the same. That's because it is one nation and they have to follow one time. But that applies actually only to this longitude, because this runs through Allahabad. Okay? As far as India is concerned, we all must have the same time. But when you get into the horoscope, it's totally wrong, because the watch, whatever the watch shows, may apply exactly here or here, but will not apply to a person born here or here. Let's say this is Kolkata and this one is Mumbai. The sunrise, say, is at 5:45 a.m. here, and there's almost a 1 hour difference between Kolkata and Mumbai. Now this difference has to be adjusted into the horoscope, and that's precisely why you need to know the longitude of Mumbai and the longitude of Kolkata. So once you know that, you can consider whether it is on the eastern side or the western side of this and do the adjustment. The adjustment is, for every 1 degree you have to do a 4-minute adjustment. So 2 degrees would be 8 minutes. What rises on the eastern horizon, the sign that rises or the exact degree that rises, is actually the ascendant. And let's say the sun rises at 5:45, so surely wherever the sun is, that degree also will be rising in Kolkata. Whereas for a person born in Mumbai, at the same time the watch shows 5:45, it will not be the same, because there is a 1 hour difference actually, but because both these cities are within India, they are having the same time. So this is precisely the reason why we need to know the place of birth. So from the place of birth, the latitude and longitude is required. The latitude is also very important in calculating the ascendant, because the earth is actually bulging near the equator and slightly tapers towards the North Pole and South Pole. So it's not exactly round. And that apart, we also know that the Earth is tilted 23 degrees, and therefore the latitude also gets into the latitude also becomes very important in finding the exact ascendant degree for every horoscope. So that's the reason why we need these two details. During the war in India, the clocks were adjusted 1 hour plus. So if someone was born at that time, gives you the time as 6:45 a.m. It's not actually 6:45 a.m. It's actually 5:45 a.m. And you also need to ask them, is it the war time or it is actually -1 hour. So that should also be known. Otherwise there will be an error of 1 hour. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Though this is not actually a discussion on the horoscope, this is a very important aspect of casting the horoscope. And in case you have any doubts, please ask them in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe for my channel, because I'm coming up with more videos. Thank you so much for watching this video.